Hi, I'm Gladys Marie Clancy. Well, you've completed the quiz, received your score, and your score evaluation is on its way to your inbox. In this short video, I'm going to go over the evaluation and explain in more detail what your score means. You'll also see where you are in relation to what's truly possible for you. So let's get started. Are you unconsciously sabotaging your love life? Your quiz score evaluation. If your quiz score is between 1 and 36, you're unhappy and probably don't know why. Have you been in a relationship and thought, if only he would change, then I could be happy? But nothing is working, and this relationship is sucking the life out of me. The problem is, going head to head trying to get him to change is never going to work. It'll only create more resistance, more pain. You can't solve a problem at the level of the problem. Depending on someone else to change in order for you to be happy puts them in the driver's seat of your happiness. And right now, it may feel like your happiness is going to crash and you can't do anything about it. But hang in there because you can shift things. First, understand that all this is not your fault. Hardwired emotional memories, unconsciously absorbed in your early years, now operate in the background of your adult life, defining your expectations, disrupting your chances at love. These memories set a precedent for what we consider normal. Unconscious, untrue assumptions about life and love, about your worth and what you can expect from relationships, now form a filter that informs your perceptions and choices and your reactions to the world around you. Even though you don't remember the original situation or how it got imprinted into your young psyche, you can later get triggered and relive the original intensity of a forgotten memory, suddenly feeling unsafe, unloved. Your perception of what is gets distorted. This can lead you to misread emotional cues, seeing what's not really there, or missing red flags, crucial things needed for tender, lasting love. You might inexplicably not register that he is critical, impatient, unkind, or unfaithful, blaming yourself for his intolerable behavior. A neutral face might look like danger. Danger can look neutral, causing you to choose yet another disappointing man. To create a feeling of safety, you may defend yourself wildly, experiencing anxiety, or shut down completely to numb the pain, experiencing depression. It can be difficult to know if you should stay or leave, difficult to trust that there's hope for happiness. Hidden harmful deductions and belief end up misshaping your life, running the show without your consent and without your knowledge, because the unconscious part of your mind is constantly looking for proof if these beliefs are actually true. And you unknowingly accept this condition as your unhappy reality. The good news is all is not lost. Uncovering what's blocking love allows you to find practical solutions to put you in the driver's seat of your romantic life. If your quiz score is between 37 and 74, you're unhappy and you may have an idea why. You're beginning to see patterns that repeat themselves, but you don't know how to fix them. Perhaps you want to make the relationship you're in finally work. You fell in love, but then it all changed. Marriages don't want to break. They just slowly erode. Indifference turns into neglect. Lack of affection becomes loneliness. Maybe you're single and it seems like you're drawing only bad boys or boring men into your life, and disappointment is the constant result of all your trying. Or perhaps conflict follows you around like an unhinged hound nipping at your heels. Truth is, you're not sure if it's just a coincidence or if there's something you can really do about all this. You're open to seeing a higher truth beyond the appearance of contention, resentment, or disharmony. You hope against hope that you will find happiness beyond the appearance of upset and frustration, loneliness and regret. You realize that when something happens, it's your perception that gives it meaning, and you're willing to question your perceptions. The good news is, seeing the patterns is the first step to fixing them. Your eyes and heart are open to change. If your quiz score is between 75 and 95, you've taken steps to fix things, and your inspired actions have shown results. You're learning to choose your response rather than just react when your partner's unconscious patterns threaten to derail your relationship. You no longer have an uncontrolled knee-jerk reaction to his frustration or insensitive remarks. You understand that getting drawn in would encourage these patterns to continue and spur them to grow in strength like pouring gasoline on a fire. Yet you're not a doormat. You don't accept feeling bad as just the way it is. You've cultivated skills and strategies to speak in support of yourself while letting him save face, thus removing resistance from the situation. Conflicts doesn't scare you because you know conflict is an opportunity to clear away any remaining blocks to love without the destructiveness of blame or the inner damage of stuffing it. You have confidence in yourself, your partner, and your relationship, even if there are still some bumps in the road. The good news is the finish line is within your reach. If your quiz score is between 96 and 100, you've cultivated your ideal relationship. Happily ever after is on autopilot. You realize that love was always there, waiting for your awareness to catch up. You're no longer drawn into painful relationships with disappointing men. You understand how to use emotional alchemy to inspire the behavior and emotions you want. The good news is you finally have the love you desire and deserve. If all this makes sense, then let's hop on a call and chat about your situation. I'd like to offer you the opportunity for free to go through a discovery process that I use with my premium clients as part of my paid training. This process is not just a band-aid covering up the symptoms. It really helps you get to the root cause of your problems with love. And I want to give it to you for free because I understand from personal experience the distress, the uncertainty, and overwhelm that problems in romance can bring into your life. Sure, love can bring stability and fun if you get it right, or silent anguish and despair if you don't. And I want to help you get it right. To be clear, you don't need to purchase anything to get real value from this discovery call. It's not just a sales pitch. By the end of this session, we'll uncover your particular barriers and reveal the real source of your troubles with love. So let's talk. Just click the button below.